Welcome to this guide on calculus optimization. In this video, we will learn a systematic strategy to set up functions and find critical points to solve real-world optimization problems effectively. First, what exactly is optimization? Simply put, it is the mathematical process of finding the best possible solution. In the real world, this usually means maximizing something good, like profit or volume, or minimizing something bad, like cost or time. In calculus, we use derivatives to find these peak values with precision. To solve these problems without getting lost in the algebra, we follow a 5-step strategy. Step 1 is to understand the problem visually. Step 2 is to define your objective function. Step 3 is to use constraints to simplify that function. Step 4 is to find the domain, and Step 5 is to use calculus to find the answer. Let's break down Step 1. Never start calculating immediately. Always draw a diagram and label your variables. This step is crucial because it helps you visualize the geometric relationships and identify what is changing versus what stays constant. For example, if you're fencing a garden along a river, you need to visualize which sides require fencing. Steps 2 and 3 work together. First, write the equation for what you want to optimize, such as area equals x times y. Usually, this equation has two variables, which we cannot differentiate yet. That is why we need a constraint equation, like the total length of fence available. We use this constraint to solve for one variable and substitute it back into our area equation, giving us a function of a single variable. Now we have a function, a of x equals 100x minus 2x squared. If we graph this, we see a parabola opening downward. Our goal is to find the highest point on this curve. Notice that at the very peak, the tangent line is perfectly horizontal, meaning the slope, or the derivative, is 0. Before we differentiate, we must find the domain. In a pure math problem, x could be anything. But in the real world, lengths cannot be negative. So x must be greater than 0, and the remaining side length must also be positive. This gives us a closed interval, in this case from 0 to 50. We must find the maximum within these specific boundaries. Now for the calculus. We take the derivative of our function with respect to x. The derivative of 100x is 100, and the derivative of 2x squared is 4x. To find the peak, we set this derivative equal to 0. Solving for x gives us 25. This is our critical point. We aren't done yet. We must verify that this point is actually a maximum and not a minimum. We can use the second derivative test. Since the second derivative is -4, the function is concave down, confirming a maximum. Alternatively, we can check the values at the endpoints of our domain. Comparing the values confirms that 25 gives us the absolute maximum area. To recap, success in optimization comes from following the process. Draw and label your diagram, use constraints to create a single variable function, respect the physical domain, and then use the derivative to locate critical points. By following these steps, you can solve even the most complex optimization problems with confidence.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.